But in the world of contracting, for some reason, most contractors, maybe not you people, but most people, typically what they'll do is they'll get a call, they quote on the phone about half the time, they go to the meeting, each time it's different, they don't have a plan, and they come out, sometimes with a deal, sometimes not, and they end up having a whole bunch of people they follow up with. We want to make a really streamlined system for you. But that's how it should work for you, okay? Big deal right there. Now there's a book called Soft Selling in a Hard World, which needs to be on your desk if it's already not. Soft Selling in a Hard World by Vass, okay? The author's name is Vass. And this book, Soft Selling in a Hard World, this book really needs to be part of your repertoire because you'll want to refer back to it all the time and kind of constantly tweak your systems to get there. Okay? A couple other things here. You want to listen to your inquiry phone calls. Now, some might say, is that legal? Well, depends upon your state. Also depends upon whether you want to talk about it right now. I just figured it out. But I would just say there's a thing called an interceptor, which you can buy at Radio Shack for like $10. And it will record both ends of the conversation. And then you're able to listen to yourself and say, that was horrible. Or that was good. I've never met a successful entrepreneur who cannot listen to their own stuff and objectively say at least once a week, that was horrible. I do it every week. I'm like, God, that was horrible. But you have to be very aware. So you want to listen to your calls. Now, who handles the calls right now? You do. Okay, so this is where it gets real. You love the lady, you married her, she's a great lady. Right. Maybe she's the best lady in the world at A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way down to Z. And maybe the one area she's terrible at is sales. Let's say that, not you, but me. I'm sitting there, my wife's working, going to ORU, or Roberts University. She is walking to ORU every day, and because we have one car. She works at Office Depot. She's a full-time cheerleading coach. She's got multiple jobs. She's burning the candle at both ends. And meanwhile, I am there running the business, into the ground, mind you, but running the business. And every time I got a call, I would blow up at least half of them. And when she would try to give me advice, I would say, you know, you don't understand. But once we start listening to the calls, and I got an advisor to kind of help me analyze my calls and tell me I could do better, it helped a lot. So I would encourage you guys to be diligent in this meeting to listen to your calls. Okay? Now, the other thing is there's voice over IP systems, where I think those are a little bit complicated for right now. You can do it. It requires calling a dude who sets up the stuff and takes a few months to get it right. And I wouldn't worry about it right now. I would just focus on getting the interceptor for right now. That way you can listen to them. Okay? And that every day, every week listen to it. And the goal is to ask, what could we do better? Does the script need to be fixed? You know, what's an FAQ? I always get asked. We want to put that in there, okay? So, other stuff we want to track here, and this is all in the same meeting. Number one reasons people said no this week. Why'd they say no? So in your business, what's the number one reason people won't set an appointment?
I'm not sure the reason, but a lot of people just, no, I just want to quote over the phone. And I'm pretty much a badger about, it's really best if we cannot give you an estimate.
But when we do give that, well, it's going to be around this in this neighborhood, that's when we get that no. That's when we get that, well, I'm going to call you back.
Here's what will happen. In soft selling in a hard world, it'll lay this out. But never quote over the phone. I would just die on that hill. So, I mean, I have people all the time. And again, before I sold my business, we were doing almost 4,000 weddings a year. That's like 80. People are like, well, how does a wedding relate to this? Well, 80 a weekend. How does that relate to this? How does it relate to pharmaceutical sales? How does it relate to windows? The mother of the bride, it's like she's having her second wedding. The bride is like putting on a show for America. And they are pig-headed about not coming to meet with you until they're on their thing. But we could do it. Okay? But we want to script it out and it'll work. We got to script it out. Okay? We got to follow that, okay?